Welcome friends, today I will discuss vector space Makout organizer solving. Okay, so this is our first question. The set of vectors this in R3 is it's linearly independent, dependent or basis like this. So a1, a2, a3 they are scalars. Okay, and these our three vectors, these. So see here, it is our linear combination form. Okay, so a1 into 2 means 2a1 plus a2 into 1 means a2 plus a3 into 1 means a3 is equal to 0. Okay, so like this, a1 into 1, a1 to a2, a3 equal to 0. See here, last equation is this one. So these two equation is similar. Okay, so here we get two equation mainly. One equation, common one equation here and other one here. So two equation, but here three unknown, a1, a2, a3. So obviously this solution is infinite many solution. So obviously if so here infinite many solution, that means obviously linearly independent. Okay, so because here infinite many solution, so obviously it's linearly dependent. So option number A. After that you can see the next question, the value of k for which the vectors are linearly dependent. The vectors are linearly dependent for which value of k. Okay, so a1, a2, a3 same scalar, so linear combination form. So made equation here, three equation here. Okay, so just solve by yourself and find the value of k. Just a from here, see from this equation. Okay, from these two equation, from one equation, from number one equation this one, and from number three equation this one. Okay, so from 4 and 5 number equation, these two equation, actually I made the solution so briefly. Okay, for your okay, and see here, just from 4 and 5 number equation, these two are equal. From here we get, okay, a3 plus a2 is equal to k2. This is our number 6 equation. From number 2 and 3 equation, just see here, this one equal to this one. So we get here, from here, that a1 is equal to a3. From 2 and 6 number equation we get here 2 and 6 follow. 2 and 6 number equation we get here a2 plus a3 means what? Ka2. And here a3 plus a2 means what? Minus 2a, minus 2a1. That means these two are equal. So what is the k? That means minus 2a1 is equal to ka2. So here a1 is equal to a3. That means put here and solve the equation. 2a1 plus a2 plus a1 is equal to 0. Okay, and put the value a1 plus a3. So after that a2 is equal to minus 3a1. So put here k, a2 means what? Minus 3a1. So k is equal to 2 by 3. Okay, if this is linearly dependent, then this equal to this. Okay, so we get the value of k from here. Next question, the value of k for which the vectors linearly dependent. Same question. Okay, so just same question, solve it yourself. Okay, and next question, the four vector, this four vector is linearly dependent if for which condition this four vector linearly dependent. So just determine it. Okay, the four vector. Okay, after that here 4 into here just expansion. Okay, like 3 cross 3 matrix. Okay, just for just let this row. Okay, so for a11 element, for this one, say this one and this one, so that means this one. Okay, 0 0 1 0 a 0 0 a 0 1 a b. Okay, for this one and 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 a 0 1 a 0 0 a b 0 a b. Okay, So for 0, obviously 0, for 0, obviously 0. So it's our 3 cross 3 matrix. So after calculation we get minus a into 2 plus b. Okay, this is our determinant. So linearly dependent, it will be linearly dependent. That means here linearly dependent means it's not unique solution. Okay, I am sure that it's not unique solution. For only unique solution there is linearly independent, but here linearly dependent, so it's not unique solution, it's sure. So for only unique solution our determinant not equal to 0. Okay, sorry, here will be independent. Okay, so only for linearly independent it will be unique solution. We know that for linearly independent it will be unique solution, it's not infinite or no solution. For linearly independent it will be unique solution, but for unique solution determinant always not equal to 0. Okay, for infinite many and for no solution determinant is 0, but for unique solution determinant not equal to 0. Here linearly independent, so here unique solution, and for unique solution determinant obviously not equal to 0, so it obviously will be not equal to 0. So for linearly independent it's only our condition that it's not equal to 0. So just put here for the vectors linearly independent if it's not equal to 0. Okay, that means for which value it's equal to 0, that means a not equal to 0 and 2 plus b not equal to minus 2. If a not equal to 0 and b not equal to minus 2, then a into 2 plus b obviously not equal to 0. Then the determinant not equal to 0, that means here unique solution, that means linearly independent. So this is our condition, these two are condition, that means option number C. Okay, next and last, oh sorry, not last. Okay, if S and T are two subspaces, okay, for of a vector space V, then which of the following is a subspace of? If S and T are the two subspaces of a vector space V, then which of the following is a subspace of V also? So here S intersection T. Okay, why? Just see here. Let's assume A and B, there are two random elements. A and B belongs to S and A and B belongs to T. So S is a subspace, so obviously A plus B belongs to S and T also subspace, so A plus B belongs to T. Okay, so then see, A plus B belongs to S and A plus B belongs to T. That means what? A plus B also belongs to S intersection T. But see, but what is S union T? S union T means in S union T these elements here, but in S union T there is no A plus B type element. Okay, A plus B is not in S union T. A plus B in only S intersection T. Okay, okay, you can see here. So S union T is not a subspace of V, because A plus B for A comma B belongs to S, A plus B belongs to S, and for this A plus B belongs to S intersection T. But here just here S union T is not follow the rule of subspace. Okay, so S union T is not the correct option. So here only option is S intersection T. Next question, which one is independent? Okay, so here three scalar a1, a2 and a3, just make equation. So just solve yourself. That means 2a1 and a1 is equal to 0, a2 equal to 0, a3 equal to 0. Okay, so I just choose this set because other set not follow the rule, satisfy the linearly independent rule. Okay, so because for linearly independent this scalar this all scalar will be 0. It is mandatory. So for only this set the scalar is 0. So this is the correct option, these vectors. Okay, option number C. Next question. Okay, T, okay, linear transformation R to R. Okay, so this operation is only kernel of so which for this operation which one is kernel of T? Obviously 0, because 0 comma 0 here, just assume it's 0 comma 0, then just put 2x1 minus x2 equal to 0 and x1 plus x2 equal to 0. So solve yourself and see, x1 will be 0, x2 will be 0. So it's right. So 0 comma 0 is kernel. Okay, option number C. And same case here, x1 comma x2 equal to x1 comma x2. Okay, so just same sum. Okay, like this, 0 comma 0 satisfy the operation. Okay, so it's also kernel. Next one, see, 0 comma 0 satisfy condition, same thing, but here two option is correct. 1 comma minus 1 also correct, because 1 plus minus 1 means what? 0. Okay, and 0 is 0. So here 1 comma minus 1 is also the answer. So it's also correct. Okay, but this is a wrong option, because it's just, they said that it's correct, but it's not correct, because for T alpha, for all alpha means what? From the nullity space. Okay, and this is our range space. Okay, so for T alpha equal to beta, but here obviously in the range set it will be 0, but here not 0, here 1 comma minus 1, so it's not satisfied. So this is wrong in organizer, just correct it. Okay, so only option is 0 comma 0. Okay, this is our wrong option, mind it. Okay, so I think you like, I think you understand. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you all.